that we have not played in, I don't know how long it's been. I think it's been probably a week and a half or so since we've played Rocket League. So we're going to be hopping back into it, and we're just not going to waste any time. We actually might jump into training because I actually kind of forgot what the boost and what the control buttons are. So let's jump back just so I can get a very basic handle on all the controls. So let's drive and brake. Okay. Jump is here, boost is there. All right. Cool. How's it going, Nathan? How has your day been so far? Hezek, Liam, welcome, guys, and Johannes as well. I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. You just thought of me and I went love. Okay, we're just doing this just to get a basic handle on the controls again, because it's been a couple weeks since we played this. You've been painting all day, working like a dog. All right, well, at least after a hard day, hopefully you feel accomplished. You meant to say live? Oh, okay. You just thought of me and I went live. Okay, I was wondering, I was like, went love, what the? Okay. Makes sense. Little bit of a, I don't know if a disclaimer is the right word, but today's stream is going to be a little bit shorter today because I'm planning on streaming this afternoon from, oh, I guess you never run out of boost in practice. It's going to be a little bit shorter today because I'm planning on doing a second stream this afternoon, but just on TikTok, because the way they have it set up, you have to stream a few times on there before you can do the multi-streaming with everything else. So, trying to, I just gotta, maybe what I should probably try doing those little wall jumps on the side, because that's what I don't know how to do, like fly off the ceiling sort of thing. But if you got, like, anyone can join the TikTok, like if you guys would like to join the TikTok live, we'll be doing a little bit of probably Clash on that this afternoon. And that's just so that we can get to the, required number that we need before we can kind of stream it with everything else. So, AMRC, did AMRC donate? How are you doing today, AMRC? Do I have Instagram? I do. I've thought about, Fenrir KB texted me, and he messaged, he sent me a message and said that, I should probably try posting the shorts and whatnot on, posting the shorts that I make on TikTok onto Instagram as well. So I'm thinking I might do that. I know there's a way to do Instagram lives and whatnot, but I don't know if that's, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. You've been unfaithful. You've been watching your father's streams. That sounds kind of fun. What kind of game says? What kind of games has he been streaming? Or does he stream games or something else? He's right. All right. I mean, yeah, might as well. So let's see. How do you know how people twist through the air? It's like you can go like this. You can kind of boost upside down, but does anyone know how to actually twist? Someone steals your jokes and get credit? I wish the game was this easy. All right, let's head back. I think exit to menu. We'll jump into an actual game now. But we'll just play casual, maybe 2v2s. So yeah, I guess those are kind of you know, and I guess that's kind of new as far as content goes. Like a little bit of a shorter stream today because I'll try streaming on TikTok this afternoon to. I think you need 3 streams of at least 25 minutes. So we might just do a, you know, a quick half-hour to hour TikTok stream. You know, anyone from here is welcome to join that as well. And then I might start uploading shorts and whatnot on Instagram as well. So okay, I guess we are into a game now. So I don't know. I would assume there's some criteria of who they choose to match you up against. Like there's got to be other people in your similar rank, but we haven't actually unlocked ranked mode, I don't think, because we're still unranked or whatever. That what was that? I just hit the ball directly towards. Alright, that was bad. How's it going, Benj? What's up, Stalker? Noob, you're here as well. Welcome, Noob. Welcome, Stir. Why am I hacking in Rocket League? Hacking. This is day 2 of ever playing the game. I am so bad at the game. There is no way that I could. I probably need hacks, but I don't have them. So. Okay. 1v1 is good for you. I mean, I am about as new to the game as you can get, so I don't know if I'm just gonna get whooped in a 1v1. So, you see trash gameplay and say hacking? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I'm like, usually if you see really, really cracked gameplay, you think they're hacking, but usually not the opposite. So, right now, we are still very much in the learning phase. We're still kind of getting the controls down, learning how to jump. Hold on. We just didn't have any boost. That would have been a goal if we had just been a little bit more conservative with our boost. Am I on PC or Xbox? I'm on a PC right now. So hold on, it's kind of coming. Okay. What the? I think that guy knocked it into his own goal. An NPC hack? Yeah, a hack that makes me play like an NPC. That's accurate. Do I read comments? Yes, noob. I read as much as I can without, you know, because like I need to focus on that. I need to focus on the game as much as I can. So. But I'll read comments as much as I can. What was that? I don't know what. I mean, yeah, this is just not good gameplay at all. What do I think of Jesus? I believe in him. So try to 1v1 you. I mean, it's just not gonna be. I mean, it depends on how good you are. Like if you have just started playing the game, which I guess is unlike. I mean, normally if you are watching Rocket League streams, normally that means you're pretty invested in the game. So I'm probably just gonna get, you know, dog walked, which I don't know. Why am I ignoring comments? Noob, why do you do this every time? I try to read your comments as much as I can, but if I don't see a couple of your comments, there's no need to say that I'm ignoring you. It's just not true. Okay. You drew some art? Alright, the last art that I saw you draw was the log, I think. So, if you posted some new art today, I'll take a look at the community tab after this. Okay, hopefully he just centers it up. Dang, I need to be more conservative with my boost. We're like constantly on 0. Type of controller. I think just the standard PS5 controller, I think. So will I ignore you? I mean, you said you were Platinum 1? I mean, Platinum is pretty good, right? Oh, that's... I mean, we're missing wide open goals. I'm not going to ignore your comments, but if you want to play, I don't see a point in playing, because it's going to be like a, you know, a near pro against someone who is still learning the mechanics of the game. So I'm not going to ignore your comments, but, you know, I don't know. It's like the match is just going to go exactly like everyone expected to. Does anyone see new? I do. Do you? I don't know. Do you not see? Are you not seeing his messages? What the? Alright, well, our boost is screaming. Alright, let's try to get this one. Okay. Maybe you should only... I guess you should only use boost while you're going to get the ball. Alright, well, rough first game. Try Kivpert. What is that? Aerial car control. Is that a specific type of car? Kivpert? Or is that something else? Does TikTok pay me? No, I don't know what level. I don't know how many. I mean, I know for YouTube it's... For YouTube you need... I think you need 1,000 subscribers before you start getting monetized. But TikTok, I don't know what the requirement is. Press X to jump. Yeah, so I pretty much just know jump and boost. But I don't actually know how to control the car very well. So let me adjust the camera a little bit. You don't understand a single thing? Where are you from, Ben? I mean, you said your English isn't very good. You're from France, okay. Nice. I mean, you don't have to. No, you don't have to go. As opposed to playing 1v1s. I mean, it doesn't seem fair, but I'm happy to play. Like, maybe we could play on a team together. Maybe we could play 2v2s or 3v3s, and we could play, you know, together. Right? That might be a little bit more fair than just doing a one-on-one. So, I mean, it's great having you here. I'd love to play with you. I just know it would go horribly in a 1v1. I know I would stand no chance. So, how's it going, Profolk? Okay, I was gonna say, ain't no way we missed that. You think my live streams are alright? Okay, well, thank you, Fenrir. Alright, you're gonna head out, Benj. Alrighty, well, hopefully you have a good rest of your day. You're here for your daily fill of Josh. Alright, well, hopefully I don't disappoint. Wait, what the? Where am I even? Hard to tell where you're driving sometimes. Okay, that. Alright, that was a good block. you come to the next live and you're going to train for English. Okay. I mean, you don't have to. You can try to... I mean, yeah, if you want to train for a little bit of English, that's fine. But we got, you know, people from all around the world who don't know English super well. I got people from Russia and elsewhere. So it's like, I'll try to understand you the best you can. But if you want to learn some English, that is... I guess that's totally fine. Just know that you don't have to. We, Noob, you're gonna leave as well. Are you going to... What's your next goal, Noob? Because you've reached 14,000 trophies, right? You've got to 14K. You've kind of reached that mark. Is the next goal getting to Ultimate Champion? I mean, is that the next Clash Royale goal for you? Because you've reached the end of Trophy Road. Okay, I don't know why I thought I was going to get that much height on a jump. The goal is to reach Josh's bed. A little weird. Yeah, you're at 14,000 trophies, Noob. So what's your next goal after this? Like, what's your... Are you wanting to get Ultimate Champion? Are you just wanting to... What are you aiming for next? Okay, this guy, our teammate kind of knows what he's doing. Stuck at 6.5k. Oh, okay, that guy's destroyed. Maybe we can... Come on. Oh, crap. I don't know if that was going in, but we just... Did I see TV Royale? Next season they're giving a new mechanic? I don't think I saw that. It has to go in Swagger. The last TV Royale that I saw was just the one of the Princess and the Hero Tombstone. So that's the last TV Royale I've watched. What kind of new mechanic are they introducing? Man. Oh no, if that's going in, it's going to be a tie game. How to create video? Well, if you're wanting to make Clash Royale videos, do you want to show your face or no? I mean, most Clash Royale players record their face and record them talking. If you don't want to do that, then you want to do it similar to Grotz. Okay, so you don't necessarily want to do like gameplay videos. You want to do like card history. I would say you probably just need a... Okay, Grotz, no face. Okay, so you do not want to show your face. Congratulations on CR reposting. Thank you, Swagger. I was surprised. Like I was kind of shocked. Like people, you know, I saw people said that they reposted it. And I was like, oh, it's got to be a joke or something. Like, it's got to be a troll comment. But no, it was... Yeah, I was kind of... I was pleasantly surprised, I will say. Uh-oh. Okay. You don't know how to create a video? I don't really know how to create it similar to Grotz, because Grotz animates it, right? Because he actually has animations in his... You know, in his videos, and maybe he doesn't, but I think he just gathers, maybe he just gathers video from a bunch of different... So I don't know how to help you out with that. I don't know how to help you out with that, noob. I just know how to actually make the gameplay itself. Why isn't your mom allowing you though? Jump with X, boost with O, press and hold L2. Okay. Is L2... L2 is normally to break, Liam, right? So... when you do it in the air, does it do something? You need to get a new mom. Yeah, I don't know. Your mom just says you're too young? I mean, I guess that's fair, but there are a lot of really young people who are making videos and doing social media, so it's not like there's necessarily... I mean, obviously, if like, you know, if you're 5 years old, I wouldn't recommend being on social media, but if you're, you know... Seems like a lot of people are doing it nowadays, so... That would be crazy if we backed it into the goal. How's it going, Spruce? Oh, what the... I would just let him hit that right by us. Congrats on getting 14K, yeah. It's exciting. Rima's here. Welcome, Rima. Makes you fly? Do you not fly if you... Okay. That's probably something I should play around with just in the solo modes or whatever. So let's see. We don't have any boost now, but maybe we'll try that once we get a little bit more. Kind of gave that to him. Learn how to ceiling shot, stall, reset. I'm gonna be honest, Bruce, I don't know what that is. I'm not that technically... I'm not there technically with the Rocket League yet, so it sounds pretty good, but I don't actually know what that entails. Play Mega Knight. Yep, Noob's not happy about that, I can imagine. You said you go up against Mega Knight Earthquake a lot, right? I mean, you know what? You're at 14K trophies, Noob, so it's like you got through it. Maybe the Mega Knight Hog players will be less annoying now that you've reached your goal. Where are the boosts? Don't think we hit anything there. If we go to a party, into a private match, you can teach me. I mean, what is it going to be? Is it just going to be us two in an arena? Will I go to prom with you? I thought prom was a high school thing. You're in college, no? I think our own teammate scored that. Imagine New got into politics. That would be chaotic, for sure. You have prom in college? Okay, I'm trying to think of there's... I mean, I know there's dances and whatnot in college. Maybe that's... Alright, maybe it isn't a... Maybe it isn't a college and... high school. India doesn't have prom. Guess it's just an American thing. No? Okay, Fenrir says there is. Swagger, I thought you were from India, right? Okay, so let's try out that thing you were saying. So, apparently, does holding left make you fly more? Oh, I think it does. So if you don't hold down L2, you don't really fly then, do you? Thought you dreamt Josh live? Well, you don't have to dream it. We are actually live. No prom in UK. India doesn't have toilets either. This is just not... Alright, you know what? We get one. I'm happy with that. It's an air roll. Okay, so you hold L2 then. Okay. L2 is error. Ooh, hold on. L2 is air roll. 7 hold left or right with the joystick. It makes your car turn in the earth. Okay, so that's just how you rotate in the air. So does that make you... Okay, I'm assuming if you want to actually kind of... I mean, it's not actually a way to glide, but like if you want to hang in the air for longer, then I'm assuming you use L2. Guess that's the way to... Come on, teammate. Okay. You're gonna go on Twitch. Sounds good. Use boost to get back for kickoff. Hold it to the max and double jump. So is that what I should be doing every time? Like every time I'm here, should I just... I guess we're pretty far back on the ball. But you said every time you're up near the kickoff, you hold down boost and then do the double tap thing. I mean, usually I think whenever I've done that, usually you and the opponent just hit the ball at the same time, and it just kind of goes somewhere wonk. Spruce, welcome on the Twitch. I feel like these guys are... I don't know, it's just... Like, I know I'm a beginner. I don't know, these guys don't seem like beginners, but I could be wrong. Both hitting it is better than him only. Alright, I guess that's fair. Okay, good game choice. I don't know, Blue Guy. It's. I mean, a lot of people really like it. I don't know. It seems like whenever we play, we always go up against people that are way better than us. Like we're down 10-0, we're down 10-2 right now. So, and now they're just gonna sit in the goal. It looks like. There's only 10 seconds left, so... What? Okay. What is going on here? Blue guy? What do you mean? That's your username, right? Oh, just Dark from another account. Okay. Guess I'll just call you Dark then, but... It can get, it can be hard to keep track of everyone in their alternate accounts. Stir Gamers got several alts. Milad has one as well. So, did I lose? I mean, the score is visible, right? Excuse me, I think yeah. We lost pretty badly there. I mean, this is day 2 of ever playing it, so I haven't played it like outside of the stream since last time as well, so we're still getting the handle. I do kind of like this map though. It's kind of cool being in a mall. You love squashy sarcasm? What did I say? Wait, what did what did I say that was sarcasm? I forgot. When did I make a Rocket League stream? It was a couple of weeks. It was like 2 weeks ago. So I pretty much played it a couple weeks ago. Haven't really touched it again until now. So yeah, Spruce, we can head into a party after this. Don't forget a collab. Noob, you know what I've told you about a collab. What kind of party? I mean, just a party in the game that a couple people can join and play together. Cynthia wants to join as well. Yeah, if I don't already have you added as a friend, you can send me a request and maybe you can join the party with Spruce and I. So my username is, I think it's just Josh Squash with 2 H's. So I'll go back and take a look, but I'm pretty sure that's my username. So you can send me a request if you haven't already. We can invite you to the party. You thought an in real life party? I mean, that would be interesting for sure. Don't. These are our last crumbs of boost. It is Josh Wash. All right. So that's how you can send me a request if you haven't already, Cynthia. And then if I do have you added, I think I can send you an invite. Alright, well, maybe we just sit back and defend a little bit. Our teammate seems pretty good offensively, so... Alright, finally get one. Sent me a request. Alright, sounds good. I'll accept it. Alright, our teammate's kind of hanging back a little bit. I don't know if he's trying to just play defense, but I mean, our opponent's not really... I was going to say they're not really attacking. Now they are, but... That was a wide open goal. Do a stream where I play with my brother. I could. I'm not... Yeah. I'm not opposed to that idea. Doing like a... Clash stream or something with him. It's not called Fly, it's called Aerial. Okay, that's the technical term for it. Okay, that was close. Have I ever been to a YouTube community event? No, what is that? Is that like where they hold things, like they hold events in real life, or is it just something that happens online, some online event? That was horrible. What the? Okay, I almost thought we had scored a goal on our... Alright. Maybe Johannes can join us? Yeah, if Johannes is still here and wants to... I mean, anyone's welcome to join, really. So, if Johannes is here and wants to join the party, I think you can have up to... You can have up to 4 in a party, right? Maybe more. I don't know. Played Tekken 8. I haven't even played Tekken 8 myself. So... I've never even heard of Tekken 8, so... Before I play it with anyone else, I'll have to probably get the basics down myself. What kind of game is that? Alright, well maybe we just try to protect the goal for 50 seconds. Okay, I was like, yeah, it'd probably be too easy to just dribble that all the way there. Haven't heard of Tekken 7, 6, 5. Haven't heard of any of the Tekkens, no. It's so hard to like jump up and get the ball when it's way up in a weird spot like that. Alright, well, I think we should hold on. It's the 8th main installment of the Tekken series, the first one. Well, yeah, but like what? Yeah, I know it's the 8th installment of it, but what kind of game is it? It's a fighting game? Okay, is it kind of like Super Smash Bros. Where you go into an arena and you play other people, that sort of thing? Okay, let's exit back to the main menu. Exactly. Okay. The thing is, I played Super Smash Bros. With my brother a little bit. I don't know, I mean, it's an okay game. I don't love it though, but how do we... Let's go back. How's it going, Ace of King? Nico, how are you today? Okay, create parties with Square. Okay. I think we sent one to Spruce. How do you pull up the... Okay, not news. Is it settings? Like, how do you see new friend requests and whatnot? What rank am I? I'm not any rank at all. I mean, this is the second day that I've, ever played this grand, so I don't think I've even unlocked ranked yet. So I'm about as noob as you can get. Okay, I think this is what it was. So friend requests. Hold on. It says there's no Cynthia. I think you said you sent a request, right? There's no friend requests that are. It says there's zero new friend requests. So I do have a couple of party invites from Spruce, but I don't have a request from you. The real grand gold is gold 3. How do you know that? Okay, well maybe what we do is maybe we leave the party. Maybe we just go to Spruce's party. That way you can kind of decide. Okay, no longer available. I'm guessing both of these party requests are invalid or something. Okay. Have I played Mortal Kombat? Also, no, I have not played Mortal Kombat either. I don't play a lot of like fighting games like that are just head to head. The only one I've really played is a little bit of Super Smash Bros. And obviously when I was a kid I played like those, you know, those Stickman fight games online, but I haven't played Mortal Kombat or Tekken or anything like that. You sent another one? Okay, are you sure? There's still 0 friend requests. So, do I like Rocket League? I think it's a good game. I think it's a little bit... Okay, hold on. I got a request from... This is a request from Johannes. Is this you or is this someone else? Because that just popped up. So we accepted that. Is that your username? Cynthia, or are you somewhere else? Oh, your username is JoshFan. Okay. I leave your messages on red? No, I don't leave your messages on red, Profolk. I read as many of them as I can. I have played Mario before. I've played a few. I've played Super Mario Bros. I've played Mario Kart. Those are kind of the couple of main ones. And then obviously Super Smash Bros. Is kind of a Mario game. You have Mario and some of those characters in there as well. So I still don't have a request from you, Cynthia. But we got Johannes's, so I must be older than 25 to have played Mario. Oh, we have to join. Auto. You don't have to be that old to play. You don't have to be that old to play Mario, right? You think I don't like fighting? I don't know. It depends. Oh, I guess you just. Oh, you always have boost in this game. Okay, so why can't you just boost like 100% of the time? I mean, it feels kind of cheating always having boost, but it's like if that's there always, then maybe. Can I send you a request? Yeah, I can try sending you one. You mean I'm around that age? I mean, I'm 22, so it's like, it's close enough. I am in early 20s, but thankfully not 25 just yet. Oh, robbed. Got robbed on that goal. Okay. Yeah, Cynthia, I can try sending you a request afterwards. So what's your actual username though? Because I think the username and the tag might be a couple of different things. I think username is... I think the username might be what other people see you as, but the game tag is actually how you send a request. I'm from USA? Yes, I'm from the USA. I was homeschooled, I couldn't play violent games. I mean, to be honest, that may be part of the reason why. Like, you know, it is true that my mom didn't like, you know, us playing real violent stuff. but it's not the reason why I didn't like fighting games. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I've always liked games that have a little bit more, just like a little bit more thought put into them. Like, it takes a little bit more time to kind of, not more time, but there's a little bit more like strategy involved, if that makes sense. Like, for example, the reason why I don't really love Brawl Stars too much is because it kind of feels like you're just moving a character and then just pressing an attack button. It kind of felt a similar way with Super Smash Bros. Like, it felt like a lot of the time you were just kind of, moving your character left and right, and then once you got close, just kind of spamming an attack button. Well, what the, how do I, am I a fan of Gabe? I don't know what that is. I missed a lot. I did miss a decent bit, but I just always liked, right, that's why, even though, you know, Clash Royale is not, even though I've been playing, like, even though the actual execution of the game is kind of poor, and I'm not a fan of, you know, the heroes and whatnot, that's why I like the idea of the game itself, because the actual idea of having to place cards, cycle the cards, keep track of elixir, I've always felt like there's a little bit more thought that goes into that than something like a fighting game. So I've always just preferred... What the... Can we just stay in the air forever? I guess we have infinite boost. We can just chill near the ceiling. You have 95k trophies in Brawl Stars? Yeah, it's definitely some people's cup of tea. But just not mine. So... I wonder what these modes are. You can just kind of... Maybe it's to practice flying or whatnot? You never run out of boost, so you can practice... Okay, you can practice controlling your guy in the air. That's helpful, honestly. That's helpful. One thing that I do think Rocket League does really, really well at is their arenas. Like, the fact that you're underground and the fact that it's pretty realistic is really cool. Like... I have not seen a bad Rocket League arena. They all look pretty cool. So, gotta give credit for that at least. It's kind of hard to... It is hard to control through the air though. Come on, it's right there. Okay. You put Clash because of bad updates? Yeah, like the thing is, the actual updates themselves, the heroes, the things that they're adding, the updates are not good, but the actual concept of the game, I like. Am I shy? I don't know, I wouldn't, I mean... kind of, but you could also, I don't know if it's shy as much as it's just... I'm not really a fan of people all that much. Like, I've always just, you know, preferred doing things on my own. I've never really been in, you know, huge into parties or get-togethers or whatnot, so it's not so much of shy. Like, I had a job where I was around people all day, and I was, you know, selling cars, so it's like, I had a job where I was around people all the time, and I have to talk with them. It's just... It wasn't so much like I couldn't do it. Yeah, just introverted. Like, it wasn't like I couldn't talk to people. It just burned me out. It just got tiring after a while. So that's what I would say. Not necessarily shy, just kind of a personal preference. Just don't love being around people, talking with people all the time. So... People suck. Fair, yeah. I mean, that's not all wrong, I don't think. Especially Fenrir. Alright. Apparently, Profolk's got a personal vendetta against Fenrir. What did he ever do to you? What was the reason for being homeschooled? The reason was I think this was, well, in kindergarten I was kind of I was like a really troublesome kid. Like I would kind of cause chaos. I wasn't really listening to the teacher. I was not really behaving, if that makes sense. And then in second grade, I was learning at just a little bit of a faster rate than the other kids, and so I don't know. It was kind of a mix of wanting to learn, like my mom thought it would be better to learn at my own pace, and also because I was kind of causing ruckus in the classroom. I wasn't the best behaved kid. Maybe kids bullied me. No, I wasn't ever bullied. I was just kind of, I was a Jimmy Neutron. I have not seen that show, but I know what he looks like. Like I know I've seen Jimmy Neutron memes and whatnot, but I've never actually seen the show itself. So yeah, I will never understand how to control through the air with stuff like that. Come on, I was a kid. Yeah, but like even other kids were somewhat well behaved, right? Like they would listen to the teacher if she told them to do something. They would sit down for story time. Like other kids would behave. It's like I wouldn't really, like, yeah, there are, when you're a kid, you do that kind of stuff to an extent, but I don't know. I don't look like a troublemaker. Yeah, I mean, I'm not anymore, but when I was younger, I definitely was. So I was 5 or 7. I guess in kindergarten, yeah, that's probably about it was kindergarten and second grade, so I guess for kindergarten I was probably around that age, and then second grade I was maybe a little bit older. But I was expelled? No, not expelled, but I did have to go to the principal's office a couple of times, I think, for things that I did. So it's like I was never expelled, but I've been in trouble at times for, you know, I've been in trouble before. So I went to college. I did go for a semester. I did go to college for, yeah, only about 3 months. Just one semester of college. I hated it. It was pretty much the worst period of my life, so I was like, I don't really want to go back to that. So that's when I decided to come back home. I got a job, I started working. I figured out the reason years later of why I didn't like college or whatnot. Yeah, I mean, there's a few reasons, I think, but it just was not my, I don't know, it was just not my thing. I just woke up not wanting to go to class, waking up with the least, you know, motivation that and like, it wasn't that way through high school. Like through high school, I had no problem doing my studies, getting good grades and whatnot. But I yeah, did have a job for a couple of years after I got back home. So came back home, worked, got a fairly good job at a car dealership and worked there for, I'm trying to think, how long was I there? It was pretty much from like April, I think April of 2023 to, it's probably about 2 years, maybe 2.5, maybe not quite 2.5, but 2 years or so at this job. Doing YouTube is working. I mean, yeah, not in some people's books, right? Stir Gamer and others are still calling for me to get a real job on commission. Yeah, it was a, I mean, yeah, it was a commission job, kind of, in the sense that, yeah, you pretty much worked on commission unless you did like not very good and sold under a certain amount of cars for the month. And then you would get, you know, kind of played a, not a flat fee, but it was, the thing is, it was a really good place to work. Like, the pay was decent. It was kind of however much work and effort you put in, that's kind of what you get out for the most part. Because if you work more, like, it's not, it's the blue shield on people's names. I don't know. How's my day going, RL Champ? It's going okay so far. How was yours? What about my siblings? My siblings were, some of them were homeschooled. I'm trying to think. Pretty much all were, except for my 2 older sisters were not really. Like, the oldest sister that was just above me was mostly public schooled, but did homeschool for a couple of years, like later in her kind of high school age. But my oldest sister, I don't think, she was never homeschooled. She was never homeschooled. She went to public school always, but my 2 younger brothers were also, I think, homeschooled for the most part. Oh, you were asking about the blue, okay, yeah, the blue shield in the YouTube chat. I thought you were asking about in the game. But yeah, YouTube chat moderators have their name in blue. They have a little shield by it as well. Viral on TikTok. Yeah, one of the videos did end up going kind of crazy. A role that removes unfair messages. Yeah, pretty much. If you're, you know, spamming, if you're saying something you shouldn't be saying, then moderators are there to kind of help, you know, take care of the messages. I have 5 siblings? No, I only have 4. So there's 5 kids, you know, in my family total. But there's 4 siblings that I have. So come on, this is the chance. And we butchered it. For the next video, I should do P.E.K.K.A versus Tombstone. I could. I'm trying to, I don't know how we're going to do more than, like, two troops. That's why I'm trying to stick to cards that just have 2 troops, because, like, Tombstone or Skeleton Army or anything that kind of needs more than 1 person. Like, it's pretty much just me and my brother recording. We're sending the request to the wrong person. Okay, that's probably why. But it's pretty much just me and my younger brother recording those shorts, so we're trying to stick to, you know, cards that are just a singular troop, as opposed to, that's why we haven't done, you know, Goblin Gang or Skeleton Army or anything like that, because those are obviously all swarms. So how's it going, Stick Boy? Yeah, we've been playing for 10 minutes. We haven't really been doing, I mean, Just kind of been shooting around for the most part, but I'll accept the request from you, Cynthia. I'm assuming this is you. Is this you? How much do I pay my moderators? Yeah, I don't pay the moderator. Should I? I don't know if I have the budget for that right now. Not, the mods that I have right now are not getting paid. I guess maybe a lot of streamers that are like, I know Jinxie like pays high buys and whatnot. Like he pays maybe some of the bigger streamers pay their mods. They work for free. Yeah, but on the other hand, it's fairly relaxed. Like they don't have like there's not a requirement to show up to the stream. They just kind of have a little bit more power, but it's not like, you know, it's not like they're required to show up. Otherwise, they're removed as a mod. Like if they have something going on, if they just don't want to join the stream, that is totally fine. So that's kind of why. Maybe that's part of the reason why they're not paid. You're forced to. Yes, except for Fenrir. He has a gun to his head, and he must. Okay. I'll accept. From Josh Fan. Alright, this is you, Cynthia. Do I think Oklahoma is the worst state ever? Sushi, I thought you said you were. I could have sworn you said you were from Oklahoma, right? No, Oklahoma is not the worst. There are definitely, I think, like analytically speaking, some of the worst states are the ones that are in the South, like Arkansas and Louisiana, as far as like health and education and economy. I would say those are probably the worst, like, you know, those sorts of things. Louisiana, Mississippi, that kind of region of states, in my opinion, is probably the roughest. So, you're from Arizona. Alright. Fenrir's locked in the basement? Nah, he's not young enough to be doing that. Oh, never mind. This is an actual game. So we are going to... There is actually going to be boost that we need to collect this time, as opposed to having an infinite number. This is... I don't know how much time it takes to kind of master like aerials and just have decent control as you're going through the air, but I would assume it takes a while. Who is Fenrir, Nico? What is Fenrir? Yeah, that's a better question. What is Fenrir? It's a feeling. Why is Fenrir? Valid question. Yeah. That Infinity War. Oh, that was Endgame, right? Come on, Infinity War reference. Yep, Fenrir knows the reference as well. I think, honestly, I don't think I've met a single person that's... Has anyone in the chat not watched that yet? Not watched Infinity War or Endgame? It seems like everyone has, it's just such a huge movie franchise that I think everyone that I've met, like that's been around my age, has seen it. You watched Endgame but not Infinity War. How does that work? You watched the very end but not... Don't you need to watch Infinity War to really understand Endgame? Rima, you never watched it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's like out of curiosity, just because it seems like everyone that I've ever really met that's been around my age has seen it. So I'm more so curious as to how many people haven't. Nico, you didn't watch it? Alright. Welcome back, Sanic. Bro met 3 people. Okay, no, it's not that bad. I have not met only 3 people in my life. I hate how it does that every time. Like, every time I go up on the wall... Can you get up, brother? Every time I get up on the wall to get the ball, like, because it bounces off the wall just a little bit like that, you have to, I guess, jump as you're going up the wall every time. Oh, man. All of my homeschool classmates saw it. I've met more people than just that. My bad, you watched it? Okay, you just remembered that you did? You said nearly 2K in Rocket League? I don't know what any of the I don't know if that's, I would assume that's pretty good, but I don't know. We haven't even unlocked Rocket League rank mode, so I don't know how high up that is. I don't really know what any of the ranks mean either. Like, I kind of hear Diamond and Platinum, but I don't actually know what the order of them is. Oh, and my subs. Yes, we are closing in on 2,000 as far as subs go, which is pretty cool. So I think right now we're at... we are at like 1820, right? So about 180 more before we reach 2K, so that is pretty exciting. Existed for 5 months and almost 2K. I think a little bit more. I think we've been we've been streaming for about that long. I made videos a little bit longer than that, but I guess as far as they didn't even really get any traction, like for the first. They didn't get any traction for the first couple of months. So I guess the channel, I don't know. I can kind of look at the analytics, but I think it technically started getting traction maybe in October. So I guess it's been about, yeah, maybe 7 to 8 months. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know. It doesn't really seem like a fair matchup. It's just me and I think Josh Fan, my teammate, is fairly new as well. So it's pretty much just getting cooked by Spruce. Just back this into the goal. No, not quite. You identify as a Josh. What does that even entail? And don't say like a gay chud or something. I already know you're coming up with something, but ranking is bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, champion, grand champion, and supersonic legend. Dang, why so many? Oh wait, how do you change the... Yeah, change it to the ball cam. Never played this game before. Is it just car football? Pretty much. Yeah, I mean that's exactly what it is. There are 2 goals, as you can see. You're just trying to get the ball into the goal by hitting it with your vehicle. So you have a little boost button. You can jump as well. And we have not gotten this down at all, but there's... Oh, that was bad. There's a way that you can, you know... There's a way that you can jump and kind of boost through the air, and, you know, there's tricks and whatnot you can do. We are not even getting close to that range of skill, because this is our 2nd day playing it. But what game am I playing tomorrow? I don't know, a good question. Maybe Minecraft. We're in a pretty good... as far as Minecraft goes, we're last stream, it was almost 6 hours. I think it was over 6 hours of a Minecraft stream. And we made a ton of progress. We got, you know, blaze rods and ender pearls. And so the next step for the Minecraft journey is kind of going to the end portal, getting the dragon. So we're pretty close to completing that. So I'm thinking that's most likely what the stream will be. I don't know why Josh Fan is just... that I was going to play Femboy Simulator. Don't know that that'll ever come. The trick names are weird. One's called a must reset. Honestly, I haven't heard of any of what the... Okay, that was almost an own goal. I haven't heard of any of the tricks. Like, all I was told today is that going through the air isn't called flying, it's called an aerial, and that is all I know. Damn, am I gonna play Rocket League again? I don't know. I don't really... It seems like the learning curve... The thing is, I'm probably gonna... It's not really an easy game to learn. Like, before you can do aerials and tricks and all this stuff, it seems like you need to be playing it for a while. Like, it's not really a game that you can pick up on easily. And because I just started, I feel like every time I stream Rocket League, it's gonna look very similar to this. It's gonna look very similar to kind of... you know, noob playing the game, because I think the learning curve is probably fairly steep. Like, you probably need to be playing it for hundreds, maybe even thousands of hours to really get it down, and so that's why I haven't really been streaming it that often, just because it doesn't really seem like a game you can pick up super easily. So okay, hold on. I'm trying to read your messages, but I have to kind of focus as well. Got to flip the ball in the air and hit the ball as it hits the ground. Like, I don't think I've ever been in a situation where that'll... Like, yeah. I mean, we're missing shots like that. I don't know if I've ever been in a situation where I've been up in the top and, like, you can hit the ball down. I don't know if I've ever really been in that situation. I stumbled upon Rocket League? Yeah, I mean, that we did stumble across it. We have not been playing it for long at all. I swear when I stream Clash, 30 viewers, other games is 13 max. Yeah, that is true. When I stream Clash, the viewers are typically 30 plus at its peak, and then we'll go to another game, and like right now it says we have about 13, so that's typically how it is with another game. So that's why I play Clash a decent bit, just because it seems like people are interested in seeing it. Football with cars, yes, Umima, that's what we're doing. And we are still learning the basics of the game. But how has your day been so far? Oh, please don't. That was an open goal as well. You hate Clash? I don't really know how I feel about it. It's like, I've always said before that I haven't really liked it. But at least it's a game that I'm decent and kind of familiar with. Okay, that was the first time we've ever flown through the air and actually made contact with the ball. Fen loves Clash. Yeah. Watching me play Clash is like watching Fenrir moderate. It's against my will. Honestly, that's fair. I mean, I can see that. Play Rocket League again, maybe you can join. Yeah, that is always, I mean, anyone's welcome to join. I don't know how many people can be in a party, but whenever playing Rocket League, if you would like to join and if there's room in the party, then I'm always happy to invite you. Okay. Just missing it entirely now. And they're just hanging out in the goal. Really good in Clash. Thank you. That might be one of the only games I'm decent at, just because in order to be good at the game, you have to invest a lot of time into it, and that's one of the only games that I've actually spent a good amount of time playing. Rocket League, haven't played that pretty much at all. Other games, haven't really played at all either, so I think the only reason why I'm, you know, decent at that is because I've spent too much time on it, so... Sandic, you said there's 4 people? I think there's more than 4. Surely, right? I don't know. That's one thing that I've learned over the streams, is not to trust what I'm seeing, because it says 13 for me, but 4 for you. You feel bad for me. Why is that? See if we can't... See if it goes near the middle at all. Being born as a Josh. That's what you feel bad for? Just being born as me? Fair enough. I think a lot of Clash viewers are bots. Why do you think that? I mean, I guess it's possible. You never know what... There could be some crazy conspiracy that, you know, Clash Royale pays YouTube to add bots to their streams so that it makes it seem like a more popular game than it is. That's really far-reaching, though. I don't think they're bots. Just seems like more people... It seems like there's more of a watching audience for Clash than any other game. Imagine being a bot and it forces you to watch Josh. Fair. I mean, can't be any worse than some other Clash streamers, though, surely. I can't be the worst one out there. I'm sure there are people that play Clash that are worse, but who knows? Maybe not. What did I think about playing different games in a single stream? I don't know. I looked more into that. I kind of looked into whether or not it would hurt growth at all, like whether or not it would, like how it would kind of be treated by YouTube. I think what it kind of recommended to do is if you're going to stream a couple of different games, and if you're kind of new as well, like if you're an established streamer with a big audience like Jinxie, you can kind of just stream whatever game you want whenever you want for the most part. Instead, if you're kind of a new streamer, the best thing to do is to do a couple of shorter streams, because then it kind of resets. It kind of resets YouTube's, as opposed to switching things up midstream. You're kind of creating a brand new one specifically for that game. It makes it easier for kind of YouTube to understand, I guess. And then another one of the things that I mentioned was a lot of times YouTube will kind of push and recommend streams as soon as you start to kind of see how people you know, respawn and whatnot. And so if you start a new stream, maybe it can help get pushed to more people as opposed to starting a new game a couple of hours in and just having, you know, the same kind of people be watching. I'm probably not explaining this very well, but I think that's most likely what I'll at least try that out probably, just to see how maybe a couple of shorter couple hour streams perform, and if not, I don't have any problem going back to US Gemini if that's true. Alright. Sounds good. I mean, I looked into it a little bit, but definitely not a ton. So if you find something else you know, feel free to let me know. I'm always open to suggestions or whatnot. Alright, I don't really know what we're doing. I mean, the timer is not going down. This is just a continuous... It's just going to be going for as long as we want to play, I guess. Play Summertime Saga. It's another game that I have not heard of. Alright. Well, we've been going for about 15 minutes. Let's probably head out. Remember you, Ethan? I do. Didn't you just join yesterday? I thought I just saw you yesterday in the Minecraft stream. Geometry Dash? I could do that. That would probably be interesting. Alright, if you want to send me a request, I think my username is... Excuse me, I think it's Josh Squash with 2 H's on the end. So, I think you could send me a request there. Can I solve world hunger? Definitely not, but let's see, let me go over here. You're asking about having a feet cam, making a paid subscription. Okay. Cool, I don't know how many people you can have in a party, but yeah, if you want to send me a friend request, feel free. You'll join in 30. I don't know if we'll be playing in 30, Ethan. It's going to be a little bit of a... If you weren't here for the very start, it'll be a little bit of a shorter stream because I'm going to try to stream on TikTok this afternoon. Because before you can... I'm trying to stream TikTok at the same time as everything else. But the way that they have it set up, you have to stream only on TikTok a few times before they kind of allow it to be in the multi-streaming feature. It's kind of confusing, but it's going to be a bit of a shorter stream because I'll be trying that out this afternoon. So if you guys want to join, I'll probably be playing Clash on that TikTok stream. I caused world thirst. All right. Well, thanks for that, Profolk. Okay, how... Are we going to try to get into... Am I deciding this? I thought this was Spruce's party, but let's... Too many players? Oh, only part... Yeah, okay. Only party leader can launch it. Okay. Well, hopefully we can do a 4v4 or something. You don't have TikTok, to please stay and stream on YouTube. I can't, Spruce. I can't. You can't stream on more than... TikTok only lets you stream on TikTok before you're able to multi-stream it. So I'm not able to stay streaming on YouTube as much as I would like to, but yeah, I don't love the way that they have it set up, but that's kind of the way it's been designed. So that's why the thing is that the TikTok stream is probably just going to be the requirement, I believe, is 3 streams of at least 25 minutes. So I might just stream for 30 or 40 minutes, stream a little bit of Clash a few times, and then once we kind of have kind of unlocked, once we've kind of unlocked that, then we can stream on TikTok along with everything else. It says playing multiple games in a single stream is highly discouraged for new YouTubers because it confuses the algorithm and hurts growth. Yeah, that's kind of what I heard as well. It's like, I think the way that there is a way that you can technically update your title in real time. Like if I were to switch from Rocket League to, let's say, Clash Royale, I could go in really quick and just adjust the title and the description and the thumbnail, which would kind of tell YouTube what it is. But yeah, it is. That's kind of what I heard. It's like it's not recommended for new players. That's why, as much as I want to play several games on stream, I don't know that it would. I think it would kind of hurt with growth a little bit. So I think what it kind of recommended was that's why you start a new stream. You can kind of start a new stream over again, have a couple of shorter streams, playing a couple different games. So that we might end up giving that a try. So welcome back, noob. What did Fenrir say? Fenrir said, "My goth mommy YouTuber." What are you saying? AI is garbage. I mean, here's the thing. I do agree that AI in a lot of cases is really bad. Like I've had my fair share of experiences where I've asked AI to do something and it just replies in a completely, it doesn't even answer my question, or it just replies in a really dumb way. Like it can be helpful in some circumstances though. Like I have, since I started at TikTok, most of the comments and replies and whatnot are not in English. So AI is helpful because I kind of copy and paste it into AI, and it not only, you could say Google Translate does that as well, but it kind of tells you, Google Translate often doesn't work for like slang and more casual talk. So I will say AI does help me with that. It helps me to be able to respond to people who are commenting in different languages. So that's the one kind of good thing that I use AI for, but a lot of cases it can be really dumb. You want Hero Wi-Fi? Hero Wi-Fi? Is your Wi-Fi not working, noob? Logan, you want to play? If you want to send me a friend request, I can. I think there's only 4 people that can be in a party, and we have 4 people now. But you can send me a friend request, I'll accept it, and we can... I'll either invite you to the party today, or we can just play at another time. But my username is the same as my... I think it's the same as the YouTube name. It's Josh Squash, but with 2 H's on the end. So that is the tag that you can send requests to. Yeah, I feel like we're kind of just mowing the lawn, kind of just driving around and I don't know, trying to keep the ball away from our net. They're kind of, I was going to say, they're kind of hanging out in the net. What? Do I cross-dresser when I'm alone? What does that mean? Does that just mean dress in like other people's clothing? If so, no, I do not cross-dresser. Boost. We are completely out of it. Dressing another gender's clothes? Oh, that's what that is. No, I do not. Why would you think I do that? I've never done that in the history of... Well, maybe I mean, there was a Shakespeare play that I was in, and you would kind of dress in... I mean, you would dress in weird clothes there, but I've never actually done anything outside of... Or dress in women's clothes outside of that. Well, maybe I did, actually. There was a time when I was probably 7 that my sisters insisted on dressing me and my younger brother up in their dresses and putting makeup on us, so that is the only case where I can recall. What servers do I play on? I don't actually know what that means. This is day 2 of playing Logan, so I don't know what servers are you talking about. I would assume these are just North American servers. Do my sisters look like me? I mean, not really. I mean, like brown hair and brown eyes, kind of, but not really. They don't. Oh, they don't really resemble my face at all too much. At least not in the sense that like sometimes you'll see 2 people and just know that they're related. That's not really the case with... I mean, me and my younger brother, like one of my younger brothers, we definitely look similar, but not so much sisters. I look like a female version of my sisters. Okay, well... Let's see, I guess we'll exit. A couple people on our squad left. Okay, haven't got any friend requests yet, but yeah, let me know if you have trouble with that, Logan. Am I setting a good role model for my siblings? I don't know, probably not the best one, because I mean, at the end of the day, I am like my younger brother's in school. Right, he's probably working towards, I mean, he's working towards school. He should be, I mean, I get, you know, it's into summer, but when he was going to school, like, I mean, I'm just here live streaming a game, so not the best example, because it, you know, it does kind of encourage him to play a game, I guess, even though not intentionally. I don't know. So I try, but I could definitely probably be setting a better one. You just sent one? I haven't got one yet, but maybe we'll give it a couple minutes. You'd say I'm setting a good example? Alright. Thank you, Jake. I guess that's good enough. I mean, Jacob's my younger brother, so I guess if he thinks I'm setting a good example, then that's good enough. So, okay, your username, Logan1728. Alright, if you sent one, yeah. Sometimes I think it might take a little while to come through. So, maybe we play 2 more games. That'll put us right at about maybe the 2-ish hour mark for the stream. I guess, Spruce, you can choose whatever game mode you would like. I don't mind too much. Okay, Josh Fan is gonna be back, it looks like. What is this? Is this like the Pass Royale? Rocket Pass, 70 tiers of rewards. Alright, this looks like pretty much Pass Royale. Are we able to claim... Oh, I guess we're the bottom one. I guess we've claimed everything that we need to. How's it going, Luca? Welcome. You sent it again? Okay, sounds good. Isn't this just... Spruce, isn't this just what we were doing before? Why are... Alright. This is just like a scrimmage type of thing. you want to jump into an actual like, game with other people? How do you chat? Oh, with this little arrow button. Wait, how do you... Okay. I don't know how to... I've never really used that chat button before. I think we got a little bit lucky with that goal. We hardly score. All right, let's try to go back. Is it just us on a team? I don't know if there's anyone else. I think it's just us on a team. Oh no, Johannes is here. Alright. I'm good for only being on day 2. Alright, well thank you, Logan. I guess if you've been playing for a while, I kind of trust that, but I feel like I'm probably on par for the most part. Like, don't really know how to fly, just kind of driving around aimlessly. I scored last game. Did I? I think I can't remember. That was against the actual players, right? I don't know what's Spruce. Are you just... It's hard to tell if you're just like lagging because of we're on a different server, or if you're just sitting there intentionally for the first little bit. But there's only 4 players in a party. You can only play private matches. I don't think so, right? I mean, what did we play last game? Last game we played up against 4 other people. So I was like, surely there's a way to play against other people, as opposed to just doing a private match every time. Today, another game? Kind of. I mean, we've played this before. We have played Rocket League before, but it's been a while. So yeah, it's kind of another game though. It's not something we normally play. When is Clash Royale? I'm gonna be actually hopping on TikTok to stream a little bit of that. And the reason why... Okay. Ain't no way we missed this. Okay. Good save. But I have to stream on TikTok for a few streams before I can multi-stream it, if that makes sense. So, how many trophies do I have? On my main account, about... I think we just reached 13,500. So we're 13,500 trophies. We're just 500 away from getting to the end, getting to 14K. So play Scribble. Is that Scribble.io, or is that another game? I've heard of Scribble.io as far as like kind of like that Pictionary style game where you play with other people. Honestly, that would kind of be fun to play with. That actually would be fun to play with, you know, viewers and whatnot. Like, you guys could technically join as well. It could be like a Pictionary with fans. That would be kind of fun. I mean, we probably have to mix it maybe with other things, because like I don't know. Obviously, Scribble.io for a few hours is not going to be fun, but it would definitely be good, kind of in moderation with other games, I'm sure. You have 12,900. Nice, just a few games away from the next arena. Johannes left. Was he? I think he was our... Was he our teammate? I guess so. I guess it's just us. Okay, Spruce switch teams. Very tough game. This one, you mean? Like you mean Rocket League is a tough game? If so, yeah. I mean, it is a... It's definitely, there's a steep learning curve. The reason why, this is kind of the reason why I haven't really streamed it, is because I think you need to be playing it for a pretty considerable amount of time before you get good at the game. Like, it's kind of steep to learn, like, learn aerials and that sort of thing, and so I'm thinking a lot of the times that I stream, it's just going to look like this, where I'm kind of stumbling about, unless I dedicate a lot of time off stream to kind of learning. So that's the reason why I haven't streamed it a whole lot. You can't invite me? Did you send me, have you sent me a friend request first? Are you trying to invite me to a party, Logan, or something else? Because if you're just trying to send me a friend request, I don't know why it wouldn't be working. But if you're trying to invite me to a party, I haven't accepted any kind of request yet. So my Rocket League ID, I can try putting it into the chat. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, just give me a second here. Can we play 2v2 on CR because you can't watch the stream? Okay, Liam, I just put in what I just put in my, I think that's my Rocket League ID. Oh, wait, what the, how do we, I can't move. Oh, there we go. I was planning on just playing like Trophy Road or something on stream, Spruce, as far as, I mean, it's not going to be a very long stream. It's just going to be maybe, you know, maybe a 40-minute Clash Royale stream just to start hitting TikTok's requirements. So you sent it again? All right, sounds good. Let's head out. I'll see if I got the request from you. I still don't have one. Maybe I can try to send you a request. So I think we need to add friend. What did you say your username was again? I think you said it was, what was it, Logan1763 or something? I can try sending you a request because I'm not getting it. Okay, it says I sent one, so you should be able to accept. If you're not able to watch the stream, at the very least, you can spectate the game, Spruce. So you can definitely hop into the, because if I'm online, you can go into spectator mode and you can spectate me from there. That's a way that you can watch the gameplay. So, do you want to play one more game, Spruce? It looks like there's. Okay, hold on. Party invites. I'm assuming this is you. All right. I just invited you. I'm guessing that's you, Logan. It's not as fun. You can't type in the stream and you can't talk to me. That is true, but on the other hand, there's not really another. I mean, there's not really another way that I can do it, because before you can stream TikTok with everything else in OBS Studio, you need to stream only TikTok for a few streams. So it's just kind of what it requires. And come to my house. Okay, that's a little far. Maybe not that far. But okay, we're playing with Logan. I think this will probably be the last game. unless we get, you know, blown out and it's just a massive loss, then obviously we'll play again to try and redeem ourselves, but let's try and end on a win. Fenrir and Stray Gamer will do weird things on Scribble. Yeah, that is. I mean, that's true. I can see him doing some weird stuff. I mean, yeah, but you know, maybe that's just the way it. Like, there's always going to be weird people, so maybe. I still think it would be a fun game to play regardless. So. Wait, so is your name Logan or Miles? Because your name in the game is Miles, but your username and your game tag were... Well, I guess we'll focus on the game first and chat later. Okay, it's Logan. Alright. That was a good shot attempt. Got a BMer. Mango is spamming unlucky after he missed the shot. Yeah, Mango again. Every time someone from our team shoots the ball and we miss, keep spamming unlucky. How's it going? I don't know, gang. How are you doing? I'm definitely gonna get the lowest score on the team. You could just resort to trying to demolish people, but it would be, I think we'll... What rank am I? I have not even unlocked ranked mode. I mean, you can probably tell by this gameplay, I'm brand new to the game, so I don't know how many games you have to win to unlock ranked, but I'm still working to get there. How's it going, Beckos? Welcome back. I know you were here yesterday. How have you been today? I have to finish the new driver quest to go in ranked. Okay, I have not done that yet. Good, how am I doing? I'm doing okay. Doing alright today. Playing a little bit of Rocket League, and I'll be hopping on TikTok a little bit later to do a live there, because we need to stream there a few times before you're allowed to live stream. I think before you're allowed to multi-stream, essentially. So. Am I gonna play Minecraft today or no? Not today. Today is not a Minecraft day, but I think tomorrow might be. Elias, what's up? Rough one. Like to return to the main menu? Yeah, I guess we'll turn to the main menu. I should play the 2v2 split shot snow day after. What does that mean, Elias? 2v2 split shot snow day. All right, Swagger's got to go. We are going to log off for today. Like I said, it's going to be a shorter stream because we're going to get things ready. I'm going to hop over to TikTok and just try doing the first live stream there. It's a game mode. I've never heard of that, but I can... Where is that? Is that in the casual mode? I guess we need to leave the party first. How do you... This one? Alright, let's see. You're welcome, Logan. I'm sure there'll be more... Yeah, I'm sure there'll be more Rocket League streams. I'm sure we can play together. It's a game mode in casual. This one? Split Shot Snow Day? I guess we'll try one. We'll try it one time. I've never heard of or played this game mode, but we'll try it once before we go. The puck goes really fast. Okay, so is it like instead of a soccer ball, you're hitting around a puck? Yeah, you're welcome, Elias. I'm happy to give it a try. I get exploded once you go on the other side. Ah, so you have to stay. Is it kind of like... That kind of makes sense. Is it kind of like that ice hockey game where you can't cross midfield, you're just kind of hitting the puck from your side? That sounds kind of interesting. I have to stay on your team's side. All right. Well, yeah, let's give it a go. Okay, so that is the puck. Alright, it's still 0-0. That would have been crazy if that had gone in. Oh, man. Hold on. No, okay. Because they can't cross onto our side, I'm sure we can take it slow, right? Okay. I guess you can jump over very, very briefly, like for a second, and then you blow up after... Oh, you also don't run out of boost either. Alright, we sacrificed ourselves for the goal. I'm assuming you don't, like... I'm assuming your points don't go down if you die. Maybe they do. Okay, so you pretty much die as soon as you... Some people are staying alive longer than others, though. You can fly above it? Oh, okay, so you can go... Wait, you can actually just go over if you never touch the ground? But you have infinite boost. You can just float. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Oh no. Alright, it's all tied up. I think we'll hang back just for a second. I think there's only one. Oh no, he's got the same idea. I think there's only one guy on that team. So I feel a bit bad that it's 1-on-2. Hold on, there's no one... Why is it beeping like that? Okay, I think they have another guy on their... Oh, I was just seeing things. Okay, let's hang out here. I'm guessing it'll be overtime. I should try Heat Seeker. I actually have played that mode. I think I've only played it once. I really hate that mode. Like, I have tried it. You just touch the ball and it just, like, floats into the net. I've tried it. I didn't like it very much. But who knows? Maybe if I get a little bit better and more familiar with Rocket League, I can do that. You're platinum. I think that's pretty... I don't know what the rankings are, but I think, isn't that like right below diamond? Okay, Rocket Pass tier up. I wonder if we get to claim anything. Let's see. I guess not. There's nothing in tier 17 unless you buy the pass. So we're gonna end it there. You're silver. That's above me. I don't think I'm any rank at all. I think there's a way to... I don't know how you view your profile, but we haven't even unlocked ranked yet, so that's way above me. I don't know, gang. So thank you, Noob and Elias and Rima and Fenrir if you guys are still here. So thank you guys for being here and supporting. If you want to hop over to TikTok, there will be a live stream there. You don't have to, but we're just doing that so that we can start taking steps towards multi-streaming with that. So, all right, see you tomorrow, Elias. Techno, if you just logged on, we're just signing off right now. It's a bit of a shorter stream today because we're hopping over to try our first live on TikTok. So, all right, bye, Liam. So I'm doing all right, Techno. So, going to log off for the day, but hopefully you have a good rest of your day. And hopefully I can see you guys there. But if not, then we'll be streaming as usual tomorrow. It could be Clash Royale tomorrow, or it could be Minecraft as well. Maybe one of those two. So, Liam, I saw your message about saying goodbye. Hopefully you have a good day ahead of you. And hopefully I can see you guys tomorrow.